Do you believe? Yes, I do. Do you believe? Yes, I do. Trojan! Trojan!
I just want to say rest in peace, King. It's about the lives you touch while you were still here, and you have touched many. If you touch one person, then you did your job. But you have touched many, youth and adults. Praying for your family, your mom, your kids, friends, family, and those poor babies that you mentored. Here is his GoFundMe if anyone would like to donate to the family. Thank you.
Coach. He was shot and killed last night right after practice.
Fox 19. Kendall Hyde joins us live now with the very latest. Kendall, where are you?
Yeah, on Tuesday night, 37-year-old Jermaine Knox was shot and killed outside of this College Hill recreational facility in front of his entire football team, as you said just a few seconds ago, Trisha. They said they were out here because they actually practice and play their games at this facility. Al Gray lives across the street from the Park District and says he heard an argument late Tuesday night, so he looked out of his window to see what the commotion was.
I saw the car that was surrounded here pull out from the lot down there at the rec center, pull up here to the stop sign. The guy got out of the car on his phone, stumbled over there and died.
Cincinnati police say around 8 p.m. on Tuesday, Jermaine Knox wrapped up practice for his youth football team. Police say Knox and another person were standing in the street when a man approached them and started shooting on the corner of Lark and Belmont Avenue. Knox died at the scene while the other victim was shot in the leg. Community activist Mitchell Morris was on the scene Tuesday night and is now asking, how can anyone kill a man in front of kids?
That made it doubly bad, man. So, nobody has to live like that. No one should have to be around this type of gun violence.
Nearly 24 hours after the shooting, you can now see children playing at the park while caution tape is still left hanging around one of the fences and against one of the chains. You can also see one of the whistles left on the ground. We don't know if that's from Knox or the other victim. However, Morris says a park should be a safe space for children and adults, not a scene where a man loses his life.
We got babies that's being victims now. As far as that part and the mental part of it is a big part. So when things like that happen, you think about the kids, so we just have to wrap arms around them, and the parents and the people in the neighborhood have to wrap arms around and let them know that it's going to be all right.
At this point, CPD has not released the suspect's injury conditions. However, they also haven't released the suspect's identity because they have not found the suspect at this time. They said if you have any details, please call Crime Stoppers or call your local police dispatch agency. In College Hill, Kendall Hyde, Fox 19 now.
Hey, Kendall, if I could I ask you a couple questions about this? Because we were covering this last night during the 10 o'clock news as this was breaking, and then we did get the information on the air that it was, the shooting happened right after a youth football practice had wrapped up. We were hoping it was no one involved. How old were those kids? Do you know for a fact did any of them see what was going on? And have you heard from the parents or anything like that, if indeed they have found out that their coaches were shot?
I've been told a few different ages, so I don't want to throw anything out there that is incorrect. However, we do know that they were younger children. I did reach out to his family, and at this time they told us that they would just like for us to respect their privacy. Right now, at this time, they're just not ready to talk about it right now, but we will keep you up to date as we learn a little bit more.
All right, Kendall Hyde, live in College Hill. Thanks for the update.
Chances are there's a lot of kids because a football roster is a big one.
If they saw it, they're still dealing with this trauma.
That's unbelievable.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is a youth football coach who died last night after someone shot him. Friends and loved ones say this happened with kids around after football practice. WCPO 9 anchor Brett Bugansky shows you how his football family is remembering him tonight.
Do you believe?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe?
Yes, I do.
Being strong when it's difficult, embracing one another, tears flowing.
He touched everybody in his whole world.
Even when it's hard to get the words out.
And I'm hurt. I'm hurt because I love that guy, because the guy loved me. And I see he loves y'all. That's why y'all here.
Coaches and players from the past and present joined together to remember their coach, Jermaine Knox.
He was out here because he knew he was needed out here. He knew these kids needed him. And that's why he was out here.
This hits home for Pastor Peterson Mingo, who saw Jermaine as one of the people who helped start up Trojan Youth Football.
For those who knew Jermaine Knox, they said it was all about leaving everything out on the field. And certainly for the hundreds here, they let their emotions out right here on the field.
This is what I love doing. All of us, we not getting one red cent for this, y'all.
For some, Jermaine taught them the value of giving back.
This right here is supposed to be a safe haven for these kids. This one of them neutral zones that ain't nobody supposed to be allowed to come in and touch this.
They can't help but bring up what happened Tuesday night after someone shot Knox steps away from the field where he coached youth football.
You're not going to get over any of this. But with the help of these other coaches and these other mentors, they're going to get through it.
While they get through this together.
Right now, Father, we ask that you touch the person who did this. Touch them, Father, that they have no peace.
They hope the person responsible comes forward and they lean on one another to carry on Jermaine's legacy.
Give them, Father, the vision that you gave Jermaine.
And sound that message just like they would end one of their football practices.
1, 2, 3, King Maine.
Sending their love with strength in numbers. In College Hill, Brett.
Man, and I'm blessed to have all you guys a part of the organization, man. Listen, it said take 5 years to build. This is our 5th year, man. And I think we built a hell of a fucking organization, man. Clap it up, man. Hey, listen to me, man. Hey, it's a lot of guys might not even get all the Grammys and all this shit for building it. Like, motherfuckers walk up to me and tell me what a good job I did to build an organization. But guess what? I ain't shit without my coaches, man. I love all these guys. You hear me? A lot of these guys, we came in blindfolded. We had a couple guys from Western AA, a couple guys from the Red Raiders, a couple guys that ain't never coached, but I trusted in them. You hear me? Coach P was my offensive coordinator. Ain't never coached for real. Nobody ain't want to give him a shot. But guess what I say? Come on, come be my offensive coordinator. Let's win this shit. Guess what we did? Undefeated and won a Super Bowl, man. You hear me? I learn every day. Motherfuckers call me the GOAT. They say I'm the best coach. I learn every day from my guys, so they the GOATs too. You hear me? Nobody ain't bigger than this organization, man. Not my team, not nobody's team. Because we all fight for each other. And at the end of the day, we could be Hellcat Boys, Bomb Squad, Gorillas, Terror Squad. We all rep this motherfucker right here, TV, y'all. Do you believe? Do you believe? Hey, we the best, man. We gonna keep playing. I promise y'all, man. Hey, a lot of guys I ain't even know, but a lot of guys left because they ain't believe we was gonna pull this shit off. Hey, I'm a winner at the end of the day, man. We all kings, man. I'm a king. So that's why I build young kings. You hear me? Listen, man, this shit wouldn't have been done without y'all, man. It's a lot of guys that only put on TV uniforms, man. It's a lot of guys that been here when we started and was gonna leave, and I had to talk to them like, bro, come back. Y'all helped build this shit. Why would you leave something you built? Now look what we built now, man. We the best organization in the fucking city, man. Like, bro, I lead the whole, the Hellcat Boys lead the whole Ohio Premier in points. From 6U to 12U, we got 308 points, man. Right behind us is the money team with 298. Then behind them is the Bomb Squad with 270. It just go on and on and on, y'all. Hey, nobody ain't bigger than us, y'all. Do y'all believe? Yes. Do y'all believe? Yes. Hey, only motherfucker can stop us is us. It's a goddamn home game for us this weekend. We all on the same field. We gonna make sure everybody make it to the Super Bowl. Do you believe? Yes. Hey, Super Bowl the big goal. I'm 2-time champ. We going for the 3-peat. Who got my back? Hey, I want 6 gold balls. Do y'all believe we can get it? Do y'all believe we can get it? Y'all better fucking believe, because I believe. I believe in all of you boys. All of you boys. I know it get hard sometimes. You might not get the touches you want. Hey, but you stick it out with your brothers, man. Stick it out to your brothers, man. Don't go home, listen to nobody, man. Come and put your A game in. I promise the field, you can't get denied. You can't get denied. Anything? Once again, y'all, thank God.